Hi, welcome once again to Love Advice TV. I'm Coach Abby. Today, I cannot wait to really talk about a subject that I think is going to be very familiar to all of us. And basically, it's text messages and its impact on the law of attraction. It is so important to really pay attention and concentrate on the three components which refer to texting. The first one would be sending the text. The second one is reading it. And the third is responding to it. So let's peel the onion a bit. Let's go one by one. Sending the text. So obviously, I look at texting as something we all do. And I don't put it down in any sense. Unfortunately, though, I also think that it's taken the place of that familiarity of our tone of voice, of our being able to exchange our expressions, and all these things that give it a little bit more meaning to what we're trying to convey. But it is what it is. So before we send a text, I strongly advise, before hitting that send button, ask yourself, how does this text make me feel? Forget about its content. How does it make you feel? Are you apprehensive? Are you nervous? Are you scared? Are you accusatory? Are you victimizing yourself? What is it that you feel when you're reading back to yourself the text that you're about to send? Very important, because that is also, we are sending it not only to the person that will receive it, but to the universe. We have to get into the habit of thinking that the universe participates in an invisible way with everything we do. So they too are receiving all the feelings that we are sending. So if we're sending something about, hey, don't reach out to me ever again, I don't really care about you, or please, I'm so sorry, where have you been, and call me. All these neediness and anger and frustrations and all the negative vibrational frequency is what we're sending to the universe. So kindly re-edit your texts if necessary. Make sure that when you send it, it feels right to you. It feels okay. There's a sense of peacefulness. The second issue that we're going to discuss is reading the text. So all of a sudden, yes, you receive that more than amazing incoming text sound. Bing! And you look at it, and you see it's their name. Wow, isn't that an amazing feeling? We all have gone through that at one moment or another. It is beyond euphoric. However, I strongly suggest you pause, please, before reading the text. And why do we pause? Because we immediately create all these expectations. They're sorry, they're going to be upset with me, they're telling me this, they're going to be that, they're going to be happy, they're going to be sad, they're going to break up with me, they're going to tell me that they're blocking me. All the things, all these hypotheticals come up. And once again, what happens is, even before we listen to or read what it is that they're conveying to us, we have all these expectations. And we are failing to really open up their text and read it objectively. Allow the message to come in as it should be, and not with our negative frequencies, our fears, and our doubts dominating over the vibration of such a wonderful moment, which is receiving that text. Lastly, responding to a text. This one, I repeat my pause once, pause again, and pause it one more time. We're so amazingly excited, no matter what it is, whether we are whatever, you read that text, it's a great news. You are so anxious to return the text. We all are. Thank you. No. Please don't. And the reason you don't want to do it is you want to compose your thoughts. And that is based on being able to really sit back and feel what it is that text is conveying to you. We do not, let me explain, really seriously, have to respond to any text immediately. There is no law in our text world that tells us that. And unfortunately, we do carry our phones, and I say we, so close by, we receive that text, and it's just, we immediately respond without even thinking of not only what we're responding or how we're responding, how it's making us feel. What message are we sending to the universe? That has to be very important, really ingrained in our thought process. The law of attraction does not respond to what you want. It responds to how you feel. It is very, very important that we understand that our feelings determine what we attract, not our wants, not our needs. All of these three components, the sending, the reading, the responding, it allows you to have the ability to cement a feeling, not only to yourself, but to the universe. Be vigilant and sensitive to the feelings that you are sending out. That is what's going to determine the outcome of what you're trying to manifest. Not even your ex. We need to understand that our feelings are the determining factor, the liaison between you and your ex and the universe. And if we can literally understand this, I promise you that the next time that you might be bored and you might be thinking, I'm going to send them a text and, just let them know that I saw them coming in from a grocery store with so-and-so, and I'm just going to let him really, hear me out. Pause. There's nothing to gain from that. Remember, if we're trying to gain them back, what we need to do is attract them back with a little help from the law of attraction. It would be my pleasure to have a one-on-one with you. This way, together, I can help you compose certain texts, maybe even generic texts, just in case that all of a sudden there might be a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. I mean, we always have to be prepared, and we can work on this together. It's a very big difference when we text a message that comes with a positive feeling. Most of the time, you'd be surprised, you'll get a positive response as well. Please do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button below and put any of your comments regarding this or any other video in the space provided below. I will be more than happy to answer each and every one at an appropriate time. Remember that Coach Alex, Coach Adrian, Coach Danny, myself, we are all here to help you, to assist you. You're not in this alone. And with it, apply any strategy necessary to maximize your chances of getting your ex back. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.